Good morning, everybody. Today, Wednesday, May 27th, it is National Senior Health Day. So good morning and cheers to your health. I'm Meg from Empowered by Meg. I'm looking forward to today's class because, like I shared, it is National Senior Health Day. So what better way to celebrate that than with a senior sweat workout? So let's get it started. We're going to start with some light warm-ups. I hope you like the different view that I'm sharing with you. And whatever you have, feel free to follow along with. If you have weights, great. If you have resistance bands, awesome. If you have nothing at all, that's okay. Just follow along with your own body weight and feel free to grab things like water bottles, cans, whatever you have to add added weight for your workout if you wish. All right, so we're going to start it out with our warm-up. Let's take it into some alternating knee hugs just to get that body warmed up. Start to move everything in that body. Maybe you've been awake for several hours. Maybe you're just waking up and this is what you're waking up with. However you are showing up, I appreciate it, so thank you. All right, now let's go ahead and let's take it into some leg swings. If you need to reach out to a wall or a chair to stabilize yourself, feel free to do that. We don't want you struggling with balance with this. We want you to be able to warm up, and this is about mobility. Swing those legs front to back. Great job. Okay, switch, same thing on the opposite side. Swing those legs from front to back. Remember, most of these things that we're going to be doing together, you can feel free to do from a seated position and make modifications as necessary. All right, set your feet about hip width distance apart, and let's go ahead and let's take it into some squats. So sit back into your hips and your butt, drive your weight through your heels, breathe out as you stand it on up. We're just trying to warm up the lower half of the body right now. So that's all we're focusing on. Just gently sliding your hips and your butt back, standing nice and tall. Breath in as you sink down, breath out as you stand. Good. All right, let's warm up those hips a little bit and let's take it into some hip circles. You can do these from a standing position like this, or you can come down onto your hands and knees and take it into a hip circle like this, whatever feels good to you. Okay, go ahead, switch it up. Let's do the same thing on the opposite side. Good, all right, go ahead, stay here at hands and knees if you're down on the ground. If you need to modify this, you can also do this off the side of the couch or the chair. We're gonna go ahead and take it into some cat-cows. So we're gonna breathe in, lift the chest, and then we're gonna breath out, round it out. Breath in, lift the chest, look forward. Breath out, round it out. Take a few more like that. Good. Okay, go ahead and bring yourself on up to a standing position. Take those arms out to the side. Let's start to warm up through our chest and our shoulders. Nice little arm over arm cross. Make sure you're alternating which arm goes over each time. And then go ahead, bring those arms up overhead. Give me some arm throwdowns. It's going to be a hot one today, so please make sure you are staying hydrated, drinking your water. Separate your feet hip width distance apart. Let's take it into a cross body twist. Remember, everything that I am suggesting is just that, a suggestion. If it's not right for you, don't do it. And feel free to put your own creative spin on things. And obviously, if there's something you know you're not supposed to do, please don't attempt it. We don't want anything to hurt. We don't want you to compromise something if you know you're not supposed to do it. Go ahead and reach it up overhead. Nice diagonal stretch. If you're not able to do that twisting motion, just focus on reaching those arms up on a diagonal, right? I'm adding a little bit of a pivot and a twist. Good. All right, right, bring your arms 90 degrees. Still keep your feet about hip width distance apart. Let's take it into just a twist from side to side. Again, if you're not able to twist through your waist, just rotate those shoulders. Now take it into a double twist. Good, awesome. All right, let's incorporate a little bit more into this mobility warm-up by proceeding into some cardio drills. Anything goes, marching, walking, jogging, dancing, whatever you've got. I'm gonna ask you to pick it up for about 15 seconds. Ready? And go. I'm gonna do jogging. So I'm just gonna jog around in my space. You can feel free to do something else. Whatever you want it to be, just keep it up for about 15 seconds. Perfect, good. All right, let your heart rate come down, right? And we're gonna repeat that again. Ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, jogging. 15 seconds. Nothing crazy. Get about 5 more seconds. And stop, good. All right, this next one, we're gonna push it a little bit. Now we're gonna go for 30 seconds, right? I'm gonna suggest you do something that is a little bit more aerobic if you can. All right, the option that I'm gonna choose is to do a jumping jack. So it looks like this. If you're not able to jump, take it into a step out with the arms coming up overhead, okay? Your choice, but if you can, take it to that full jack. Now we're working twice as long here, so we've got 30 seconds as opposed to our 15 seconds. 5 more seconds. And stop. Good. Now we're going to rest for 30 seconds. So the first portions that we did, 15 seconds on, 15 seconds off. This second round, we're doing 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So still have about 15 seconds to rest. The next 30-second interval, we're going to do some front to back work and some side to side. Make sure that you're comfortable moving backwards and that there's nothing around that you're going to trip on, okay? In 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm just going to jog forward and backwards. Again, it could be easier if you need it. Lower pace, just march it, right? Or it can be more aerobic with some hops. Your choice. Okay, now let's take it from side to side. And we've got just under 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Nicely done. Okay, 30 seconds to breathe. Now we're going to go back and we are going to repeat those 2 30-second working intervals that we did, okay? So we're going to repeat that jumping jack or that tap out, and we're going to repeat those front to back and side to side movements. Again, your choice. You can make them as more challenging as you need them to be or reduce them to a modification. All right, ready for those jacks or tap outs? In 3, 2, go. Again, everything that we're going to do today, you can feel free to follow along with just your own body weight or join in with added weight. Your choice. Keep those tap outs or jacks coming for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Good. All right, we're going to take it into a forward to backwards motion and side to sides in another 10 seconds. Okay, remember 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off is our intervals that we're using here. Okay, you ready? Front to back in 4, 3, 2, go. Again, forward jog, backwards jog, whatever you can do. Once we complete this, we're going to move into the main part of our workout. We've been working for about 10 minutes here. Okay, let's take it side to side. Any type of side to side. It can even just be a simple step side to side. Anything that gets that heart rate up and anything that you feel comfortable with. And stop. Great job. Okay, now here's where I'm going to suggest that if you have some weights, go ahead and grab them. And again, feel free to follow along with just your own body weight at the same time. All right, so this first part that we're going to do is going to concentrate on just our upper body. So this is where I want you to focus, okay? Just your arms and your upper body. So take those arms, bring them up, raise them so that they are parallel to the floor, and we're just going to twist, right? So we're just twisting those arms, rotating them, wrist up, wrist down. Again, you can do this with or without weights. And then we're going to take those arms and we're going to stop, palms facing down. We're going to pull back one at a time. Focus on your upper back and your shoulder blades. Good. Okay, now take both arms, pull back. Again, with or without the weights, this can be challenging. I would suggest, I apologize, doing this with light weights, nothing heavy. Good, turn those palms so they face in, one at a time. Alternate that row for another 5, 4, 3, 2, now both together. Pull straight back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Pull back, release. Pull back, release. For 5, 4, 3, 2, release it. Good. All right, go ahead and put those weights down. All right, next part, we're going to take our feet hip width distance apart, and we're going to take it into a squat. So, hands can be here, hands can be here, whatever you need them to be. So, reach back with your hips in your butt, stand up tall. Remember, focusing on your squats, a functional movement. Keep going. And it's really a principle of sitting back in your hips in your butt, like pretending you're going to sit into a chair, and then stand up. And if you need to, you can by all means go ahead and do this over the chair or a couch. Stand, sit, stand, sit. Okay? If you're not able to do those squats, take it into an alternating leg extension. Continue for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Good. All right, third move in our circuit here is we're going to take it into a balance stance. So I just want you to stand on one leg. Root down strong through your left leg. Tighten up your abdominal muscles. When you're ready, lift that right leg up. You can have your arms out to the side. You can even be holding on to something with one hand to steady yourself if balance is a challenge for you. Try not to look down on the floor. Lift the chest, draw the abdominal muscles in, release it. Okay, go ahead, switch sides. Same thing on the opposite side. Root down strong to that standing leg, then lift that opposite leg up in the air. And yes, totally normal to have one side challenge you more than the other. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it. Good. Go ahead, take a break. Feel free to grab a sip of water if you need it. Remember, it is hot. It was hot yesterday. It's going to be very warm throughout the week. So one of the things that you need to pay attention to is your hydration levels. It's also a great thing to practice in the spirit of National Senior Health Day. Hydration is key. If you're not drinking enough water, you become dehydrated, which is bad. We don't want anybody having to go to the hospital. We don't want anybody passing out. When you sweat, your body is losing water, so you have to replenish that. Most people walk around dehydrated. They don't drink enough water, okay? So make sure you are drinking water throughout the day, right? A lot of water. And you might find yourself on days where it's really hot, feeling sluggish and tired. It's very much a possibility that you're dehydrated. Tiredness, sluggishness, slowing, kind of in the brain where you're like, oh, I can't really think of what I was gonna say. All of those could be signs of dehydration. So drink your water, stay hydrated, stay healthy. Okay, ready to take it back into that first little circuit that we did with our arms? Go ahead, grab those dumbbells again, bring them up and twist. Again, I recommend doing this with light weights. I'm just rotating through my wrists. You can even do it with just the own body weight and feel this. All right, now steady them parallel to the floor, alternate. One pulls back, then the other pulls back, using your upper back and your shoulder blades. Okay, now both together. All right, now parallel and still, palms face in. One pulls back, the other pulls back, alternate those rows. Okay, now let's take it both together, pull straight back, keeping them up high, get in line with your chest and your shoulders. Good, okay, go ahead, put those weights down. We're gonna take it into those squats. You can feel free if you want to add some weight to these, hold dumbbells or something of weight while you do those squats. Set your feet hip width distance apart, reach back, take those heels in, breathe out as you stand. Good. Breath in as you sink down, breath out as you stand. You have another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, let's take it into those balance stands. So root down through your left leg, bend the knee a little bit, tighten up your core, take that right leg, bring it up off the floor, balance. Maybe you elevate it and make it a little bit more challenging. Arms up overhead, more challenging. Release it, switch sides. Let's do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Root down strong through that right leg. Pick the left foot up off the floor. Stay steady. Remember, steady could be hanging onto the wall or a chair or something. It's no problem using some assistance. And release it. Nice job. Okay, you have water and you want to go ahead and grab a sip of it. Now would be a great time. We've got a few more things left that we are going to do. All right, go ahead and grab those dumbbells again, or make fists, and we're going to take it into a little punching series, right? So we're going to start it off and move a little closer so you can see my choreography. We only really need to pay attention to our arms here, so don't worry about not being able to see my feet. We're going to take it into an alternating punch, right? Single. Now we're going to go into a right-left, right-right combo. I'll tell you to switch it, and then we'll go into a left-right, left-left combo. Don't worry if you get messed up in the choreography of it. Just make sure those punches are coming, okay? So here we go, single punches. If you want to get into a little defensive stance where you're doing these seated, that's fine. Do what works for you. So keep those arms up in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Alternate those punches. We're just doing single punches, one on each side. We've got about 5 more seconds, and then we're gonna go into the right-left, right-right combination. Ready? Here it is. Right, left, right, back to center. Right, left, right, back to center. Keep those coming. Again, don't worry if you mess up. It's okay. All right, now we're gonna switch it. You ready? Here we go. Left, left, center. Left, left, center. Now you do it. Stay on your tempo. Doesn't have to be in time with me. Do what works. Always come back to center. Good, awesome, perfect. All right, done with that portion. All right, I'm gonna keep these weights with me, right? You can choose to do this just body weight style. Stand up nice and tall, and now we're gonna focus on a reverse lunge, right? Alternating that. And if that's too much for you, you're gonna modify it and you're just gonna do reverse step back, taking the bend out of the knee, okay? So reverse lunge if you can, right? Or reverse step back if you need to make it easier. Ready, set, and go. It's your choice what you're doing. You can do this with or without weights. You could be holding on to something to steady yourself. If you'd like to elevate it, let's add in a bicep curl. Your choice. Good. You have about 10 seconds to go. Keep a tall, proud chest. And stop. Good. All right, let's come to a hinged forward position. Arms are going to be hanging down long, and we're going to do a dumbbell row. So pull back 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand it up, curl 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hinge forward, row, pull. 1, 2, keep those arms close to the side of your body. Elbows pointed straight back. Stand it up, curl 5 times. And 5. Good. Okay, we're going to take it right back, and we're going to go into that punching combination again. We're going to repeat everything that we just did, then we'll do a few little stretches, and you'll be done for the day. Except I know you won't be done, because I know it's such a beautiful day and it's still early. You're going to go for a walk. That's how you're going to finish out our workout time together. Okay? All right, so step it on up, grab those arms. Let's take it into that punching combination. Alternate those punches in 3, 2, 1, go. Just single punches. Keep them up in line with the shoulders. Single punches. Okay, here we go. Let's take it into that right, left, right, right combo. And here we go. Right, left, right, right. Always coming back to center to restart. Okay, let's switch it up. Left, right, left, left. You can do it as slow or as quick as you want it to be. It's your workout, make it yours. Good, all right, bring those arms down. All right, hanging on to those dumbbells. Let's take it into that alternating step back, reverse step, or reverse lunge. In 3, 2, go. Step back, step back. Remember, this is the more challenging with the reverse lunge. The easier modified version is just step the foot backwards. And again, you have the option to add in that bicep curl. Choice is yours. It's what you want it to be. You have about 10 more seconds. And again, if you needed to, you can feel free to hold on to something for balance. Do what works for you. You don't want to struggle. You want to be able to perform the exercises. It's okay if it challenges you, but it shouldn't be such a struggle that you're not able to perform or execute things safely or properly. Good. Okay, hinge forward. Let's take it into the bent over dumbbell rows. And here we go, pull. And again, 5 times. And if you don't have dumbbells, no problem. You can still get the benefit from just using your own mind-body connection. Okay, repeat, hinge forward, 5 rows, pull 1, squeeze the shoulder blades together, 2, 2 more. Good, standing on up, 5 curls for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice job. Okay, go ahead and put those dumbbells down. You are done with those. All right, my friends, let's cool it on down. Let's take it into a few standing stretches first. So take your left leg, heel out in front of you, reach forward like you're trying to tie your shoe. Hold it here. You can also do this with your foot elevated. So if you're more comfortable, place your foot on a chair, okay? That could be just fine enough. not even leaning forward into it. Go ahead, switch it up. Let's do the same thing on the opposite side. Again, the deeper you stretch into that, the more you're going to feel that. Also, the more flexible you need to be. Don't force your stretches. Work with them. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it, okay? All right, set your feet wide. And now see if you can push back into your hip and your butt over to the left side so you have a bend in that left knee. You should feel a stretch through your inner thigh and groin area. Go ahead, switch it, same thing on the opposite side. Release it. If you have the flexibility and the range of motion, you could do a standing quad stretch. I recommend holding on to something for balance. You're going to go ahead, bend your knee, kicking your heel up into the air, reach down and grab your foot. But again, if you don't have the flexibility to do that, don't force it. You could also use a towel or a sweatshirt or a yoga strap to wrap around that foot, to reach around for a little bit more flexibility. Okay, switch it up, same thing on the opposite side. You're gonna feel that stretch through your quad. You could also do this from a seated position and bring your knee up in front and hug it. That'll give you a little bit more of a stretch there. Okay, take your feet wide, take your right arm, reach it up overhead, left arm down at your side. Look up at that right arm as you bend to the left if you can. Okay, switch it up. Give me the same thing on the opposite side. Release it. Go ahead, interlace those fingers behind your back. Again, if you don't have the flexibility or range of motion, you can hold a strap or a towel here. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, lift your chest. Extend those arms away from the body for a deeper stretch. And release it. Nice job, everybody. You did fantastic. Again, my name is Meg from Empowered by Meg. I appreciate you tuning in today, Wednesday, May 27th, which also happens to be Senior Health Day, National Senior Health Day. So good job with your senior sweat workout. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Make sure you hydrate, 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 and get outside and go for a walk. Celebrate your health. Remember, you woke up today, that's a gift. You're able to move that body. It doesn't matter how much or how little you're moving it, just as long as you are moving it. Have a great day. Feel free to check out my other Senior Sweat fitness videos here on my social media pages, on my Facebook page under the video tabs, or on my YouTube page, Empowered by Meg. You'll find all the Senior Sweat videos, as well as some other helpful tools and resources that I hope you enjoy. Have a great day. Thanks, everybody. Bye.